Guys, I've been having a little bit of an issue with the Xmaxx lately. When I hit the brakes or hit reverse, sometimes that pinion will actually skip on the spur gear. Don't really know what it is. I've already dug into it looking for anything. Can't really find anything, but while I've got it open, I got this GPM Cush drive eliminator. So this is what we're going to put in here, and then we're going to go see how it drives. Take a look. Here are the gears I had in it, and as you guys can see, even though I may not have had it perfectly aligned, you guys can see that I was taking the tops off. Something is moving around, or I was just running it way too loose. But if I've been running it too loose, I've done it a few times in a row now. So the motor is a Castle 1100 kV, so 40 tooth pinion with a 52 spur. That gives me about a 1.25 to 1 ratio. The new gears I'm using, 46 tooth spur gear, again hot racing, with a 36 tooth Saga pinion. So this will be 1.27 to 1. So it'll be a little bit slower, I think, than what this one was. But still, I think these right here are going to run good. And I've got a lot of room to bump it up if I want to. I mean, this pinion is still fine. So if I wanted, I could actually do a 40-46, but the 1100 may not be happy with that. But regardless, we're going to look at the Cush drive now. This is the Cush drive all taken apart. And this little cushion right here helps to keep things alive. And you can see it has been abused. Now this can help to dampen the vibration through the drive line into the axles and can help save your axle gears from tearing up. So yeah, I may have other issues with this out of the way, but it is what it is. Stock shaft, and now we're going to take a look at that GPM piece. This is what comes with the kit. You get this piece right here, which feels to be really nice. Looks to be nicely made. It is lightweight. Nice piece right there. It comes with a new shaft, which you got to actually bolt this on. And you get some new bearings, a spacer, an extra nut, a couple pins, and some bolts. So we get to bolt that right up on here. And if there's no issue at all, you guys will see it done right now. You know, oddly enough, I went looking online and just to see if I could find pictures of like this right here. The only pictures I did find appeared to be like I've got the spur gear the wrong way, as in the flat should be on the back side of it. But I don't think that'll work for my application. Now the stock bearings, I about fell out of the pin there. The stock bearings are actually all right. No issues. I mean, they're good. So now one of the bearings, it had two of these bearings in it. I put one of those bearings underneath the plastic piece in the hub right here. It seemed to fit perfectly like it was meant for it. And then I did the plastic piece and then a washer. I honestly don't know if I've got this thing assembled right. Maybe I didn't look in all the right places, but regardless, I think this is what'll work for me. With what I saw online, it had that spur gear on the other side, but that just doesn't look like, there's enough clearance to work like that. So regardless, this is how I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back on and then see if I get the motor and all back in there. So I've got it bolted up. Seems to look pretty darn good. I think it's going to work out just fine as far as the pinion gear, because got to get that set screw on there, right? So let's go ahead and get that set. Okay, let's give this a check and just see where we're at. It's got a little slop, but I think that's about where it's supposed to be. I mean, they are Mod 1 gears. Get this in. Anyway, that's where we're going to give this thing a run. I'm going to pull the pinion gear back off, do some thread lock on the set screws, and should be ready to power this thing up and take it outside. Let's give it a roll and listen to it. Doesn't sound exactly perfect, does it? Oh well, we're still taking it out. Okay, it is windy. As long as I'm in the right direction, there won't be so much wind, but if you guys hear the volume drop, that's the reason. I'm gonna go ahead and get a sound on it real quick. Not as quiet as I hoped, but you know, let's get a speed run real quick. I'm gonna try to block the wind with my big fat body. So much wind. Ooh. It's actually catching the air because the wind is coming from this direction right here. Maybe I can get a good run back this way. Woo! Good steady wind, guys. All right, one more pass. It's certainly moving pretty darn good. That was a good run. Don't want to flip it. Get this thing around. Whew. All right. Looks like we only got about 53 miles per hour, 52.7. And that kind of makes sense because it was just barely a little bit faster with the faster ratio. So 52, that's still moving pretty darn good. Gears don't sound all that bad. Maybe they're breaking in a little bit, right? Wow. Now, I recently drove that stock one, and the one thing I was missing was the power. Not lacking power on this guy. Let's go ahead and give this a shot here. Wow! Should have landed that better. We gotta try that again. That was insane. Oh! I hit that hole and it turned off. One day I'm gonna bring a shovel out here and fix that hole. That hit, not only did it turn it off, which is a good thing. That was a good thing. It actually knocked the whole ESC loose, all that glue. So now I get to go back, glue this together, and let's see, everything. I broke part of the heavy duty arm. Oh, I broke a drive cup too. Okay, yep. I gotta go do some repairs. Oh, actually broke the front bulkhead. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? With that kind of damage and I have to order parts, I guess this run is over. Well, guys, I didn't get a chance to fully test out those gears. I tried. That bulkhead, the issue with the bulkhead may have actually broke when I kind of nose planted it from what, 20 feet up or so. Yeah, I should have held that throttle just a little bit longer and I could have flat landed that perfectly. Oh well, it is what it is. I've got parts ordered for this thing, so it's going to be down for probably a week or so. Yeah, it's a good thing I got the stock Xmaxx, which really doesn't have any power as compared to this thing right here. But I get it back up and running. So for what little bit I was able to drive it, it didn't really sound too bad in person. It actually sounded all right once you was actually driving, you know, messing around like that. I think I need to gear up a little bit more. I think I need to gear that thing up a little bit more, that 1100. Also, on a side note here, I did connect this castle to the castle link. Now, the way this was set up was that I had to update it. I had to update the firmware. If not, there was nothing I could tune on it. So Castle made it kind of like a forced update, at least what I experienced with this one. So if you guys have done that, have you had the same experience? Yes or no? Comment down below. I'm kind of curious about that. But I think I can gear it up a little bit more. It's got the, I forget, was it 36 tooth pinion gear? I think I might try that 40, 46 with an 1100 kV. That might be pretty wild. But first I gotta fix it. Anyway guys, let me let you go. I got parts for all this stuff ordered and I've got them all listed down below. I'll list up all kinds of parts that are on this thing as well. So yeah, check that description. Use those links. They are from AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. Use those links. They are affiliate links. They help out the channel quite a bit. And guys, thank you all for watching. Guys, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. So, in the description, there's a link to become a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, it's a very simple $2, $5, $10, or if you really got some money, $25 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel. So, get that, and I am doing monthly giveaways for members only, so you might want to consider it. So, guys, use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching.